Bethenny Frankel, a former cast member of Real Housewives of New York City, believes that Jessel Taank, a current star on the show, called her the most overrated housewife as a way to maintain her relevance. Speaking on her Rewives podcast, Frankel expressed her opinion that individuals who have been on Real Housewives during a post-successful phase of their career may try to leverage the show for any remaining fame and attention they can get. Frankel went on to claim that Taank's selection of her as the most overrated on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was orchestrated, suggesting that the question was planted and produced. She asserted that the show's format involves a discussion in the dressing room with Andy Cohen about the topics to be covered. However, a source close to production and a Bravo spokesperson both contradicted Frankel's claims, vehemently denying that there are pre-interviews or any scripted questions. They explained that Andy Cohen only greets his guests in the green room before the show and does not discuss specific questions or topics in advance, unless a guest initiates a topic sensitive to them. On her podcast, Frankel continued to criticize Taank and the RHONY reboot, stating that the show doesn't do well anymore and garners only a couple 100,000 viewers each week. However, the show's recent viewership numbers contradicted this, with the September 27 episode reportedly attracting over 500,000 viewers. A production source pointed out that Taank has been gaining recognition, citing her appearances on various media outlets and her presence on the cover of Vogue India, interviews with Variety and CNN, and guest spots on shows like Access Hollywood and the Keep It podcast. Frankel also reiterated her belief that Andy Cohen asks provocative questions designed to encourage guests to criticize others, describing WWHL as a clickbait environment. Andy Cohen has not publicly responded to Frankel's comments about him or WWHL. These comments from Frankel came after Taank appeared on WWHL and labeled her the most overrated housewife of all time. Frankel has been making headlines for her criticisms of the network and Cohen, particularly for asking gross questions on his talk show. A production source emphasized that WWHL aims to engage with Bravo's audience and spark cultural conversations surrounding the network's shows. Questions on the show are primarily fan-generated, with viewers calling in and sending questions via social media.